I don't know how else to say this. This will ruin Pokemon Go. Today we discuss the legendary Pokemon Eternatus. So Eternatus was introduced in Generation 8 and is definitely known for its insane design. I mean, look at that. Eternatus has a special form called Eternamax Eternatus, and that Pokemon, no doubt, will be the best Pokemon to ever be in Pokemon Go, if it ever comes out. More on that later. So that being said, let's hop into it and let's take a look at how Eternamax Eternatus is going to fare. First off, Eternatus is a dual type legendary with a very unique typing of Poison and Dragon. But more importantly, let's talk about Eternamax Eternatus projected stats. I can't believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say. For a maxed out level 50 best buddy, Eternamax Eternatus maxes out at a absolutely whopping 9,366 CP. You heard that right. Which makes it the biggest Pokemon of all time. You might be wondering, well, what's the next highest Pokemon? It's Mega Mewtwo Y at 6419 CP. That's almost a 3,000 CP difference. It's got an attack stat of 251, which ranks in the top 10% of all Pokemon. Now hear me and hear me good. It's got a defense stat of 505. That's the highest defense stat in Pokemon history. Yeah, and its HP, 452, third highest ever. Those stats hurt my brain. That didn't even sound real. Now, I know that was absolutely ridiculous. I should mention, it is currently impossible to obtain Eternamax Eternatus in any Pokemon game, and for good reason. The only time Eternatus is in its Eternamax form is when it uses its signature move called Eternabeam, and that's the only time it's in the Eternamax form. But who knows? Maybe, just maybe one day, Eternamax Eternatus will be obtainable. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's the Eternamax form of Eternatus, but don't get it twisted, the regular form of Eternatus is also really good. Here are Eternatus projected stats. For a maxed out level 50 best buddy, Eternatus maxes out at 5067, which is the 6th highest amongst all Pokemon, not counting Megas, Primals, or any crazy forms. It's got an attack stat of 278, which is actually bigger than the Eternamax version. That ranks in the top 10% of all Pokemon. It's got a defense stat of 192, which is in the top 20% of all Pokemon. And it's got an HP of 268, which is in the top 2% of all Pokemon. So I know the Eternamax version is absolutely insane, but the regular version is still really good. And here's some good news. The regular form of Eternatus is actually obtainable. So it's very likely we'll see this in Pokemon Go one day. And I'm sure you guys want to see the shiny of this absolutely epic Pokemon. Boom, there it is, shiny Eternatus. It's very cool, super dope, all red shiny. It's a goated one for sure, but I got some bad news. Currently, at this moment, Eternatus is shiny locked in the only Pokemon game it's available in right now. Shiny Eternatus is not a thing. And let's do a quick comparison between Eternatus and its Eternamax form, because this is actually going to surprise you guys. This is ranked in terms of damage per second, and as you can see, Eternatus actually has a better DPS than its Eternamax form with those movesets right there. Kind of wild, but it does make sense. It's got a higher attack. But in terms of total damage output, when you account for everything, it absolutely floors the regular form, and Eternamax Eternatus is insane. And because Eternatus is so special, here are some fun facts about it. In both of its forms, it's the largest Pokemon to ever exist in terms of height. Eternatus is also the only poison type legendary Pokemon ever. And in the main series game, it's the first legendary Pokemon that can be caught with any Pokeball without fail. Wow, wow, wow. I know it's unlikely. We'll probably never see the Eternamax form in Pokemon Go, and it's gonna be probably a while till we see Eternatus, but it's just super interesting to see how crazy it really is. Safe to say, it would ruin the game, so we probably should never see it. Let me know your thoughts on the absolute madness that is Eternatus, and let me know if you guys think it'll ever be released. I'll say Eternatus regular form, 90% chance to come to Pokemon Go over the next year or two. The Eternamax form, I'll give it a 2% chance.